All right, it's movie review time again, and I've just had the opportunity to catch the latest Pixar movie. I know that I'm kind of late to the game in this, but of course, this is Turning Red, which is rated PG, and of course, it was released directly to Disney Plus early in 2022. And I'm going to just go ahead and say this is one of my favorite Pixar movies. It is just that well done. It reminds me a lot of Inside Out, in the sense that it is dealing with growing up. It's dealing with coming to that time of your life. Basically, when puberty hits, you get just these emotions. You're trying to find yourself. You're trying to figure things out. You're in that weird stage between a child and an adult, and that teenage years where you just are really trying to figure things out and find what you're going to do, who you are, and where you're going to go. So I do find it similar to Inside Out in that aspect. The writing is superb. The dialogue, the interactions with the characters, I think is excellent. The voice actors, I think I don't like to use the word a lot, but are perfect for their roles. I think they do great jobs with their characters. The animation, the colors, it just kind of pops off the screen. It is just a masterpiece of a movie. Now, I will say this, as I've said with another recent animated movie, this is not aimed at younger kids. It is PG, which means parental guidance, and it's really aimed more for older kids, especially with some of the material that it's dealing with. So, again, as I said before, you're going to know your kids. If they're fairly young, if you've not seen this yet and they're fairly young, I would probably go ahead and preview this. I would make sure that, it's something I think my kids could handle based on their maturity level. That's the biggest warning that I would just throw out there. Otherwise, I think it is top notch. It is, again, one of the best Pixar films and one of the best ones in the last several that they have put out. So I definitely highly recommend it. It is on Disney Plus at this time. So if you don't have Disney Plus, of course, you could go out and buy it, or things of that nature. But if you get Disney Plus, you can watch it on the streaming service without having to go out and spend any extra money to see it. So highly recommended. I'm going to give it 5 out of 5 stars.